Hello, this is Tom Straw on the behalf of Indie Structural Productions. I'm doing the Wrath build. As you might notice, completely different scenery now. We are at Jay's cabin, and I am continuing on with the neck build. Basically, I'm just working on the break angle. And, well, I'm going off of a book and improvising, but yeah, there are better ways of doing it. I did end up making a new neck completely, but yeah, the main principle is that you need to plane flat and to the right angle, and then glue them together. The headstock and the rest of the neck, but they need to be planed as flat as possible. Now, moving on from there, I've moved on to back to my apartment, cleaning up this fretboard that we have left over from the Celeste guitar. It was a Yamaha neck where they had used paint to make the fretboard look like ebony. So now I'm just removing all the paint and exposing the rosewood underneath. With the rosewood exposed, I use red ink to stain the fretboard red, because this is, after all, Wrath has its primary color, which is red, and we decided to have something red. Instead of going with red binding or painting something red on it, we decided to stain the fretboard. Now, back at school, working on the neck again and sanding away. Well, sanding it flat, really. And with the headstock being way too thick, it's time to slim it down some. Slim it down a good lot with a bandsaw and using the guide fence to kind of keep it going straight. Once again, it's still a little too thick, so I go and thin it down a little bit more. Once again, I will say that there are much easier ways of doing this. For instance, before you glue on the headstock wings, it makes a hell of a lot more sense to do it that way. Now I glue up a sort of veneer. I use one of the cuts that I just took to glue up a headstock veneer, because the break angle just doesn't look nice. So I'm just doing this to cover up the actual damage, so to speak. Once again, must say that I am very glad that I decided to make a new neck entirely, because the first one was, well, it was practice, so it served that purpose very well. The glue cured, it's time to cut out the headstock shape. Now once again, I just go to the bandsaw and do this. fairly straightforward. Then at the belt sander, I kind of finesse all the edges, get out all those saw marks. Then I go to the router table, and I have this very simple jig thought up so I can actually do the truss rod cavity. Nowadays I just do this with my hand router because I can actually see what I am doing. With this I had no idea what I was doing. I was doing the entire truss rod cavity in one go instead of little by little. So it turned out to be less than ideal. Now the truss rod access hole. Once again, this can be done a hell of a lot easier. Doing it this way, you will be, especially because I'm using way too much power on my drill, you will be making the entire thing break. But 'tis how we learn. Also, clamping down whenever you're working on it is always very important.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see some more of this cool music-y sort of stuff, be sure to check out our other videos here for custom guitars, tool reviews, demos, and stuff like that. That's every Friday we got music videos coming in. Be it guitars or stuff like that, don't know. But be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, that helps out. Comment below if you have anything you want to comment on. Alright, hey, see you guys later. Bye bye.